Hey Saggy, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning October the 26th as we edge ever closer towards the end of next year into next year. The cosmic energies are only going to get more complex and complicated, okay? So please do go ahead and head on to my Facebook page for more in-depth information on what they all present, what opportunities they present us, more importantly, how we can make the most of them, okay, rather than struggle through them. Alrighty, so in relation to this week, we kick off a rare blue moon energy. On the 31st, yes, on Halloween, we activate a full moon in Taurus, okay? Now, due to its conjunction with Uranus, as well as placements with fixed stars and everything else that's going on, the collective energy will be quite tumultuous. So expect to see, witness, experience conflict, chaos, rebellion, a deep desire to really balance the scales between wants and needs, and also, you know, the confliction that happens with that process too. There's going to be a lot of uncertainty out there, so forewarned is always forearmed, and at any rate we can choose to be an observer and witness these and pause before reacting so that we're responding. Alrighty, let's kick off and see. I want to take a look at the energies that may be affecting you. I'll have a look at what that could be in relation to, what it means for you, and then I'm going to pull two extra cards. The first being how the old you may have processed that opportunity or challenge, and the second card being how your higher self would suggest you perhaps work through that instead. So if we're going to be working with rare blue moon energy, maybe once in a blue moon, we really can embrace the opportunity to create genuine change. Let's have a look, my friend. One and two. Underneath the deck, you guys have the Chariot card. Victory, celebration, all systems go. Maybe you're connecting into a Cancer. Maybe Cancer season was significant to get you to travel to where you are now. Look at how much you have grown since June, July, okay? At any rate, there might be plans for how you move forward between now and next Cancer season. Take it however it resonates. You're certainly guided by the light and dark of your journey thus far, Saggy. You're very much, you know, working with higher self in many ways to balance those two, okay? Everything you've ever learned, all right? So our path is guided by the wisdoms we have gained from both. In the recent past, the Four of Wands is about home and hearth. It is the two eyes, the two arms, the four walls that I want to call home. And I can certainly apply that to more than just love and relationships, family units. I can apply that to how we feel at home, in our path, in our careers, in our jobs. Take it however it resonates. Our friendship groups. There's very much been a redefinition, okay? Perhaps in one place at one time you may have felt less victorious about what your Four of Wands energy meant for you, how it felt. It was certainly your foundation, the place you called home, went home to, wanting to feel at home in your body, in your being, in your life circumstances, or physicality at home, okay, within your relationship. Take it however it resonates. This redefinition and creating new foundations around what Four of Wands means for you has been a very big part of the journey. There's been a victory here as far as home. I can apply that in very practical ways. Maybe you are moving home, okay, so you can feel at home in your home base. Maybe you're feeling victorious in your relationship, marriage-like commitment, okay? Maybe you're feeling victorious about the achievements at home. You know, 2020 has offered us such tumultuous times, and it's impacted the family dynamic, the family unit, relationships in many ways. To feel that there is a victory here, Saggy, you know, is everything. It's the place and space that we come home to, and it should feel like peace. It should feel like a nurturing space. We should feel harmonized and be able to feel balanced within ourselves there. It's the place that we recharge and come home to from the outside forces of the world. What this means, wow. The Devil card has showed up. I feel like you have cleared a lot of toxicity when it comes to not just your beliefs around Four of Wands, okay, what you're needing within a relationship, within a marriage, what you needed to shift and change so that you could feel victorious. There was a process here where we had to really look shadow elements in the face. We had to look at what was toxic to the home, what is toxic to this connection, to this marriage, what was toxic about my environment, and again, not just home environment, but work environment too. so that I can recreate foundations from the ground up that truly nurture my bigger vision, okay? In many ways, maybe you had to clear some shadow elements, beliefs around that were ultimately toxic for growth, for your forward progress when it comes to love, relationships, marriage, home, okay? Childhood even. What this means for you, you really found your inner raw, you found your inner courage. Maybe you faced that thing that was a third energy, you know, outside of me and my home, my family, my kids, my relationship. It can be a toxic energy if it's creating some sense of friction, constantly creating some sense of imbalance. You had to be courageous here to be able to face what and who was toxic to your home life, to your children's life, to your relationship, okay? And certainly, many families, like I said, have undergone so much change this year. Maybe we were very focused on earning the coin, getting another job because we'd lost one, which ultimately disharmonizes the family unit because there's a very big focus on those base chakra foundational stuff, okay? I'm not going to be really worried about my third eye chakra and what's going on about perceptions, shifts and changes if I haven't got a job and if I haven't got a home to put my family in. Yeah, that's how the chakras work and how we can apply it to our everyday life and how we experience imbalance, energy flow all of the time through there. July, August are really standing out as key significant times that created this bust, an awareness of this toxicity that could not be ignored anymore, all right? The old version of you, when it comes to these areas, may have just focused on the dynasty, focused on the coin, focused on the bigger picture that was benefiting others. I feel this is like, because it had to take courage to face this toxicity, okay, that maybe thinking of everyone else wasn't essentially the most fruitful choice for you guys moving forward. Like, in order to get to the core, to get to the core of why this is allowed, why this was happening, why I keep allowing that to infiltrate this rather than feel victorious in my life, rather than focus on the money, rather than focus on the bigger picture. It took a lot of courage to go a lot deeper than just the surface level stuff, okay? Maybe you were focused on career, maybe you were focused on money. Take it however it resonates. What does victory mean for you in the realms of Four of Wands, in the realms of commitments and marriages and family life? Do we have to have a certain amount of money before we can experience victory? What are we redefining victory? Are we redefining success, abundance? Take it however it resonates. Your higher self wanted you to know that there was always another option to view this challenge, this thing. This was another way to look at this, okay? There was a whole, like, I feel like I'm looking at deep perception shifts when it comes to this Four of Wands energy. What it means to have a happy family life, a happy relationship, a happy marriage. Does it need to be about money? Does it need to be about, you know, do I need to redefine what victory means? What happiness, abundance, and success is for one person is completely different to the next. And we all face our shadows. We all face the demons that are ultimately within us and our lives that have been with us for a long time. I feel like there's a deep perception shift that ultimately took a lot of courage to shift and change. There's another way to make money. There's another way to look at money. There's another way to look at abundance. And certainly this year has promised us and shown us that, you know. I might not have had a job or the money I wanted for a certain amount of time this year, as have many other people. But am I abundant in my peace, in my mind? Am I abundant in the gratitude in my heart that my loved ones are happy and safe? And I had to stay home for all that time, you know, because we were in lockdown and I had an opportunity to reconnect to my children. Take it however it resonates. Something here as a collective message. I'm just going to... Radar, come here. Come here. There's got someone on the front lawn. My dog was about to bark. Come here. Come here, darling. There was something here about a redefinition around your Ten of Coins, the Ten of Pentacles, the family, the dynasty, the marriage, the Four of Wands. What does victory mean in those areas of life? I feel like you guys have faced the shadows in many ways. Your higher self wants you to know that there was always an option. There's another way to do this thing. There's another way to do life. There's another way to make money. There's another way to experience this marriage, okay? Nature. At this time, connect into nature. Maybe you have been, okay? Grounding yourself, finding a sanctuary within nature. Connect with the elementals. It's a powerful message. And I also want to invite you to bring nature into your home, especially into your Four of Wands energy. Many of you at this time will feel at home in nature, and certainly allowing nature to be experienced in the home on, you know, potted plants, whatever the case may be. Removes this toxicity and creates a sense of harmony. It creates a sense of victory, okay, within the home, within the connection, within the marriage, within the family life. Alrighty, there's another way to do this thing, Saggy. These quick reads aren't very quick this week. Until next time, hope you got something out of that. That was a general reading. If you want a personal one, please head on above to the Indigo Ascension shop link, where you can book a personal reading online. Until next time, Saggy, take care.